Hello YouTube, this meme is Mr. Shiny. This is episode 94. From our last game that we played, we already defeated the San Diego Padres on our 4 games. So right now, we're gonna head to our stadium to defeat the Anaheim Angels. And here we go. But first, I think it is better that we're gonna make one of our old players to rest. Or hold on. Maybe. Hmm. Hold on, I think it's better that we can do a trade. We're gonna trade with hold on, I have an idea. Damn. We can do a trade next time. View the offer. All right. All right, we're gonna do some couple trades. I'm gonna have a feeling I am going to regret it, but damn it, Alex Virgo. Damn. All right, I'll do it. All right, here we go.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Dodgers put up 16 hits on the day as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 7-0. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. The Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they toppled the Rockies 8-1. The Washington Nationals got 11 hits overall as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-0. The Brewers sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 9-3. The Toronto Blue Jays.
Here we go. Might as well pick Rich Hill. Here we go. Auto. Doo-doo.
Friday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in LA. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Yunel Escobar is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Rich Hill gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Ready now, Jamie Gutierrez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Stanton, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Gutierrez, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed a second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Ender Inciarte is the second out of the opening frame.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Ethier on the run. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. And now for the Angels, George Brett is hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ethier's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Escobar.
Next for the Dodgers, Yunel Escobar. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
One there on the first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Third baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Striding in, Logan Forsythe. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left.
Nice.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Next up for Los Angeles, Giancarlo Stanton. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
I hate it when I miss my shot with that.
Gutierrez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. On to the second now from Los Angeles. No score here on the show. Ready now for L.A. Mitch Haniger, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch on its way. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mitch Haniger goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high High fastball is in there. His career batting line against Hill, he's just 1 for 6. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
So we got him looking there. Marwin Gonzalez is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Ryan Sandberg. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. So coming to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Yasmani Grandal.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right side. Fielded by Votto. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Howie.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Nice.
Gonzalez is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Andre Ethier. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes, or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
They all got lucky.
And now for the Angels, Angel Huerta. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, Corey Kluber. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ethier's there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jamie Gutierrez.
Digging in to try it again, Jamie Gutierrez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Angels go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next for the Dodgers, Danny Valencia will start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Danny Valencia.
Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Sandberg, and that's the first out.
Batting ninth, Edgar Rich Hill.
Next up for Los Angeles, Rich Hill. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
So here's Matt Kemp now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Popped him up. Sandberg ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance. Logan Forsythe, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. Back-to-back singles. The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on that.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1-run score. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
First delivery to him on the way. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Henniger going back on it at the track.
Damn.
On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Angels nothing. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out, throw that shutdown inning up, and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that stone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Striding in once again, George Brett. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. They're down 2-0. Here's Howie Kendrick.
Leading off the 4th for the
One of the
Dodgers.
keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez giving chase, 1 away.
Damn.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Good time now to check out the Angels Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andre Ethier. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting. First baseman.
Digging in, Danny Valencia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Inciarte's there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Marwin Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 9. Marwin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Sandberg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Sliced hard on the ground. Gloved by Kendrick. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Angel Huerta.
Ready now for LA, Angel Huerta. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Stanton. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Rich Hill. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Pitcher, Rich Hill.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So here's Matt Kemp now. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
What's wrong with me?
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, number 00. Shortstop.
Digging in once again, Yunel Escobar.
Excuse me.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gonzalez going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So here's the Angels pitcher, Corey Kluber. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
No balls and 1 strike. A changeup over the inside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Corey Kluber becomes the first out of the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Jamie Gutierrez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Up high in the air. Kendrick shading to his right. 2 down.
Center fielder number 12.
Ready for another shot now. Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing
Nice.
and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone.
85 home runs now. 85.
A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. So his remarkable season continues, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number.
The catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Line drive, base hit to right.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments.
Joe Panic will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 12, Joe Panic.
Our new player now.
Line towards center field. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gonzalez sprinting after it. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
That was way too close to my
0 for 2
face.
for him to this
My body
point.
actually.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Sandberg has a play. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
The pitcher, number 44, Rick
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Rich Hill, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Kluber pauses. First pitch on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brett is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. LA's on top 4-0. Joe Panik will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 12, Joe Panik.
Our new player.
Leading off the inning, Joey Votto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
On to first, but it's too late.
Challenge!
The umpire says they just missed
Damn!
him at the bat.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Just a tick behind for a strike. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The left fielder, number 9, Marwin.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels leave 1. They're down 4-0. Brian Flynn is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. So here's Matt Kemp now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 00.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Throw not in time, but he's able to knock it out. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Standing in now, Logan Forsythe, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Nero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in yet again as we
Big
flash
Mama
you
Jama.
back to the middle innings.
Kaboom!
This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
The second for one, and it's wide of the bag and right by him.
Run, run!
And he is under the tag at home. It's a 5-0 game now. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Nice.
And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Number 9, Yasmani
Digging in the
Grandal.
switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike. Stanton stands at second with 2 gone. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Line drive to left. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. 8th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front, 5-0. Ready once again, Ryan Sandberg. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Behind 0-2 now. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay, and we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
He seems ready.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Kenny Wood will be the new pitcher on the mound after the delay as we are ready for more baseball. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Ben Gamble will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. This is in the air out to left field. Escobar is there for it, and that retires the side. Angels are gone in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Alexander Marshall is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Andre Ethier. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And Ethier has a base hit.
obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Danny Valencia. He grounds it sharply to third.
Nice.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Justin Turner will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Popped him up. Brett is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Away for the Dodgers here in the eighth. And that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 5-0. Tony Barnett comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready for another chance? Jamie Gutierrez. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before. And that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
The 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he gets
nice.
Well,
thank you everybody for watching. This was episode 94. And we will see you later. Or see you soon.
But with every win, it gets
94 wins so
away.
far.
We can say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Los Angeles earned home victory number 50 on the season. Rich Hill earns win number 15 on the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Ooh, sweet.